finally, after countless hours of trial and error, even attempts off camera, I have gotten this boss so low multiple times, but I could never actually beat him. Until one day, where something clicked, and I noticed a pattern in his moves, to the point where I knew today was the day, and that I was going to show all of you that I can beat this boss without summons. Alright, real quick before I show you the run where I beat Radahn, because let me tell you, I am so excited to bring you this. I beat Radahn with no summons, for real. You're gonna see the attempt here. I am very quiet in the attempt, because I was just recording, just trying to get some runs in and practice, see what I can do, and it ended up going way better than I thought. I will, however, be showing the build at the end of the gameplay that you'll see here, and I'll show you the build if you want to replicate what I was using and do the fight yourself with the build. So if you want to see that, stay tuned till the end. Also, I have a couple announcements at the end of the video if you want to keep up to date with my channel, and stay tuned for some of the content that I will be bringing you, because I have some huge plans if you want to stay till that. So yeah, at the end of the video, a couple announcements, also the build. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the Radahn run. I'm so excited that I can finally say I beat this boss with no summons, baby. And with that being said, enjoy the fight. I finally fucking did it. Holy shit, dude. Oh, my heart can't. I beat the fucking hardest boss in this game. Oh, my hands are so shaky. Fuck. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, yay. I'm so happy. Oh, yes! Finally! Oh my god. Oh, okay. Damn. I could finally say I beat this shit with no summons. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm getting off. I don't want to see this game right now. That's oh man. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I knew today was the fucking day when I got him one shot like 3 or 4 times. Oh my god. Oh dude. I fucking did it. GG's. I'm out. That's been me for now. Alrighty, as promised, I said I was going to show off the build at the very end of the gameplay, which I'm here to show you now. This is the build that I was using. Now, I'm obviously using my old... It's kind of like a take on my old build video, but I updated it a little more to deal with this fight specifically. Gargoyle's Blood Twin Blade is what I'm using for the weapon choice. Both of these scale really high on strength and dex, which is good. This is what you want. But then you put the blood affinity with the Crag Blade Ash of War to make it bleed, but then also Crag Blade makes it still scale really high with strength. So it balances it out to where you have a strength bleed build, and it's so fucking good. Now, if you don't have both of these, because say you only played the game once and you're in DLC, because you have to fight the boss twice, so you got a new game plus to get 2 of these. If you don't have 2 of these, don't even worry about it. Just use Godskin's Peeler as your secondary weapon. It works exactly the same as this. You're just not going to hit as hard. But the bleed procs will still be even better, so you're good. Just Godskin Peeler and Gargoyle's Blood Twin Blade. But if you have the choice to use 2 of these bad boys, please, 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 just use 2 of them. It's so good. Now, for the seal, I just use Claw Mark Seal. Doesn't really matter what seal. Just use whatever you want. As long as you could use Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow, because those are the 2 main buffs that you're going to want to use. Everybody uses it. I'm sure you're using it already. If not, that's what you want to use. Use whatever seal you want. It does not matter. Armor. You could definitely maximize this so much better if you wanted to. I just wanted to wear this because it looks so freaking drippy, dude. I look like a whole sentinel and I look cool as shit, right? So, if you wanted to maximize though, of course, always go in with the white mask. This has on blood buildup, you know, every time a blood loss procs, you do more damage for a couple seconds. So really good. Use that if you want to maximize your damage. And then chest pieces, you're gonna want to maximize and go with the jumping attack ones that boost it. So it's this one, the Raptor Black Feathers, or Gravebird's Black Quill Armor, which is new to the DLC. Does the same exact thing. Jump attacks are buffed. Really good. That's if you want to maximize. Just make sure you have over 51 poise. That's all I freaking tell you. With your armor, if you're going to use both of those, please use some heavy gauntlets or something. Like, get your poise at least to 51. You do not want to be getting interrupted when you're jump attacking. You're gonna have a bad time. Trust me, I tried it. But yeah, this is just the armor I'm running. Tree Sentinel arm, Tree Sentinel head, Lion's armor, which is Radahn's old chest piece, and then the Malformed Dragon Greaves. Really good armor, just looks good, nothing crazy on it. But if you want to maximize, use what I said, the jump attack and the bleed helmet. Now, onto the talismans of why I chose this. Let me tell you, because I know already you're telling me, oh, why didn't I put Lord of Blood's Exaltation? Because hear me out, right? One, that would normally go in this slot where the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman is, but my focus on this fight for Radahn specifically is so I can live. That is the whole purpose of this build, is so I can hit hard and also live. So I put on Dragon Crest Great Shield because even if I put on something like the I also have another option for this, but even if I put on the Blood's Exaltation, when I proc bleed, I'm not going in, I'm not swinging a bunch, I'm not doing bonus damage. I'm worried about not getting hit. The whole point of Radahn is get in, get your damage, get out. Get in, get in, get out, get in, get out. Like, I'll have a build video, or I mean not a build video, I'll have an explanation video. That's one of the announcements I was going to announce. I'm going to break down this fight for you because I really do understand this fight. But like I said, the whole purpose of this is finding an opening and getting your damage and getting out until there's another opening. So I'm not going to be sitting there procking my bleed and going ham on a boss. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. So, I went with the Rotten Wingsword Insignia, which is basically successive attacks, because your jump attack does 2 up, 2 down, 4 hits altogether. It's crazy. Really good. Same with the Millicent's Prosthesis, is the same exact thing, but it boosts up some dexterity as well. So, same exact thing, just does less power, but them stacking makes it amazing. And then jump attacks, because I'm not running the chest piece, so it buffs up that. That is what I used. If you really, really wanted to use something else, because let me show you my physique first. The physique is open line hard tier. It does the thorny crack tier as well for more successive hits, because the jump attacks is all I'm doing, so I'm maximizing the damage. The open line hard tier basically just boosts all damage negation, so I don't get hit as hard, because this boss hits hard. I'm on New Game Plus 6, so that's why he's hitting like a fucking truck, by the way. Because I beat this boss on stream, and I summoned, and I was disappointed. I was very disappointed in myself. I was like, oh well, I just want it done. I'm moving on. But then I couldn't. No, I just couldn't. I had to come back. I know I could do it, so I came back. So yeah, it was New Game Plus 6, and oh, this shit was even harder. So I needed to live, so I put that on. Now, a great thing if you wanted to, you could easily put on this. Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. The golden braid is super, super helpful. If you really wanted to, you could take off the Dragon Crest Great Shield for this, or you could take off the Millicent's Prosthesis for that, so you can have both, because this one boosts successive attacks a little bit, but not too crazy. This is the main one you want, the Insignia. But if you really wanted to, you could just open line hard tier and do the holy damage, so you do both, or you can have all three. It's up to you, but play around with it a little bit. But if you're going to change any talisman, change the Prosthesis. It's not too crazy on this build. You don't really need it. If you wanted to run the blood one, you can, but I promise you, you're not going to go crazy like you think you are. It's not what you want. So yeah, I would recommend the braids with that. If you really wanted to change up the build, you could run the braid, and that would work just as well. But other than that, that is the build here. I will show you how to use it. This is the buffing. All I do is Flame grant me strength first, Golden Vow after, and then you're going to want to left arm, or two-hand your left-hand weapon, and do the Ash of War. And then the same thing on your right hand. And then you use the physique last, because that's the shortest window of, like, timers and stuff. And then you go in and fight the boss and do your thing. Ah, go crazy. And then also a little tip on Radon. When you get him to second phase, if you bait out that AoE thing and you got to run away in the big explosion, by the time you get to second phase, your rock thing, the Cragblade Ash of War, should be gone. If not, oh well, I mean, go crazy, do damage, right? But after you get that AoE thing, because he has to do it at least once, run out of it and just buff up your right arm only. You're not going to have time to do both, so just do one. So at least half of it still has the strain, and then you're good. That's it. Or if you need to heal, just heal. Focus on healing. But yeah, that's the buffing. The reason I use the physique last is because it has the shortest timers on the things, and you want to have this buff on for the whole fight. You really, really do. So yeah, that is basically how you use the build. If you want to copy and paste it, there you go. That is everything in the build. I've already told you what you can swap up for holy damage and stuff like that if you wanted to. Also maximizing, like I said, use the blood mask and the claw jumping thing. And yeah, with that being said, that is the build. My stats don't really matter. I had 99 strength and 99 endurance at the time. I have completely swapped this because I've changed my build, so I wouldn't really focus on this. But if you wanted my personal opinion on stats, I would go 60 health. 30 mind is fine. You don't really need anything higher. You could also go lower on some mind. You don't need it like crazy. As long as you can do the buffs, you're good. You're fine. You don't even need to do the second phase like Cragblade thing. You're good. So technically you could drop that down to like 25 mind. Endurance, I just like to have it up there at least with strength and dex as well. You want strength, dex, endurance, and arcane to be your 4 main things you want as high as possible. Balance it out. Have those 4 go nuts. Then your faith, you have to at least have 25 because Golden Vow. But other than that, that's the stats. Really just focus on strength and dex. That's your main damage. Strength and dex with these weapons. And then arcane if you want to have higher damage. Bleed procs. That's really it. That is the build. So yeah, I don't use this build too crazily now. It's still one of my favorite builds. If I'm ever struggling on a fight, I'm like, yo, I'm whipping this out, and then I beat them instantly. It's so good. But I have found much better builds and more fun builds. So if you want to see my build videos, stay tuned for that. I'll definitely be dropping some. But yeah, that is the build that I used for Radahn. Hopefully this helped you out and gave you a little sense on what to do if you are still struggling with Radahn. But yeah, now for the announcements, which I'll get to on full screen cam. But this is the build. Hopefully you guys like it and can beat Radahn with it if you do end up using it. But yeah, with that being said, good luck finding Radahn, boys. On to the announcements. Alrighty, first of all, if you're here to this point of the video and want to see the announcements, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I love every single one of you guys. As the time of recording this currently, I'm at 309 subscribers, and you guys keep blowing my mind. Like, I cannot believe it. Like, you guys are nuts. I love every single one of you. Thank you all. I cannot say it enough. Thank you. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that leads me to the announcements part, which some of it, or most of it, is Elden Ring content. I cannot wait to bring more Elden Ring content to you guys. Number one is, do you guys remember when I recorded my No Health Challenge series? If not, I will put a clip up, and I did end up saying this. Handle that torture. Begin Journey 2. Hell no. You're crazy if you think I'm beginning Journey 2. Remember when I said in the, I don't remember what episode it was, that I would do the DLC with no health? Fuck that. Scratch that. Throw that out the window. I'm not doing that. We're done. Right here. That's it. No health challenge. I've beaten it. Well, hear me out, right? Because my best friend kind of brought it up to me. And they said, technically I didn't beat the game now because DLC's out. And it bothers me that they're right, because it's true. Okay, look, I'm going to be going through the game, the DLC specifically, with no health and trying to beat it. Yeah, because I think it actually is doable, because, hear me out, I'm allowed to use whatever I want in the game. Summons, everything. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to be beating the DLC with no health. If you have not seen that series, by the way, I highly recommend it. I would never lead y'all on like that. That is one of the best series I have on this channel, like the No Health Elden Ring Challenge. I recommend it. It is so freaking good. The editing is crazy. It takes me so long to make those videos, but it is so worth it. I love them. So yes, highly recommend it. Another thing is, I did say when I was showing you guys the build that I have new builds, and I have a new main build. If you guys want to see build videos, let me know down in the comments. I'm serious. I will definitely show you guys some of the builds I have, because I've only been a strength user in every Soulsborne game, and now I've been experimenting using whatever I want, and it's been the most fun I've had. Like, I've literally just been creating some of the most cracked out fucking builds, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's so fun, dude. I've even swapped my main build that I use, which I just showed you to beat Radahn. I don't use that no more, but if I do, I mean, shit. Still one of my favorite builds because I made it. Like, come on now. But, like, it's so fun. It's so fucking fun. Which leads me to my next idea. I want to go through Elden Ring, beating the game on max scaling difficulty, which is New Game plus 7. I want to make it as hard as possible and just go through the entire game, beating every Remembrance boss, number 1. And number 2, fighting through the DLC. Max scaling Radahn. Yeah, I want to do it. I think I could possibly, like, I feel like I could beat the entire thing. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's so freaking, I feel like I could do it. I feel like I got the download on Radahn too, which also leads me to my next thing. I will be doing a breakdown video of how to beat Radahn, because I feel like I got Radahn down to a freaking T, dude. Like, I don't even know what I was saying, but I feel like I got him downloaded. Like, I just do. So, a Radahn video on how to beat him will be dropping. If you do need some extra help, I can show you, because I understand the fight really well. Like, I really do love that fight. Oh my god, it's one of the most challenging fights we've had yet, and it's the most fun. But the next thing is Dark Souls Archstones. I do have that mod still pulled up in the archives. Like, I'm ready to play it. So we will be going through that. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it or just having it as videos. Also, let me know if you prefer stream or videos for this Souls-like content, because I'm not kidding. If you guys want to be there on stream, I'll stream it. Like, just let me know down in the comments if you would rather see me stream this or have it in the Elden Ring, like, no health challenge content style videos, which take a lot of time to do. What would you prefer? Would you prefer me just to record it and have it edited like that, or would you rather me go on stream and you guys can join me for the runs? Like, let me know down in the comments what you guys prefer. And yeah, that's enough announcements for me. That's all I have for you guys. I wanted to break down Radon, max scaling, show some build videos maybe, no health challenge through the DLC. And not only that, we got some more Soulsborne content coming with the Dark Souls Archstones mod. So yes, that's going to be it for me for now, for this video. We beat Radon with no summons. I'm so fucking proud of myself, and thank you all for the people that were in the stream during the DLC of me just struggling for hours on end trying to fight that fucker with giant hammers, by the way. Which, funny enough, I found out, oh my god, I almost forgot. My helmet, the alien helmet that I love using the entire fucking game, I've been using this helmet. I have found out it's been nerfing me the entire time. Dude, this fucking helmet lowers the amount that you drink from your flask. So this entire time that I've been chugging like 2 or 3 flasks because my health ain't going to max, it's because of my fucking helmet that I love. So, yeah, I've been playing this Elden Ring game nerfed, technically, the entire time, and I never realized. It's kind of ironic. I feel like Rock Lee when I'm taking off the braces. This is my fucking true form. We're going crazy. Max scaling difficulty Radon, I'm coming for you. And no health DLC Radon, I'm also coming for you. And yeah, so with that being said, hopefully you guys are excited as I am for the new stuff coming up on the channel. Live stream schedule, I'm still working on. That will be coming soon. I'm working on it, but yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for all the love and support. I greatly appreciate every single one of you and hope you guys are doing good. I mean it. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you all in the next one for maybe some Elden Ring content or just Soulsborne content, or even maybe some Evil Within, because I've been really loving that game. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys are taking it easy, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!